Okay, just stopped off at Viking and I bought the food stop back at Battleford. I bought 4 jugs of DEF, which is basically urethra. Helps the diesel burn cleaner apparently, causes all kinds of issues, but c'est la vie, it is where we're at. Anyways, after the trip there and back, finally wound up going on red, quarter of a tank. Viking was 30k away, so we stopped into there. My windshields needed to be cleaned anyways, so let's see if there's some streaks. But by and large, I can see again. Anyhow, as I mentioned, DEF is more or less urethra, chemically made. Comes in a box if you can't find it at the pump, and not all stations have it yet. Dumped in a box that brought me just under half a tank, so 4 jugs will definitely fill it. Little bit of dripped onto my feet, so down the inside of the cab smells like pee. Yay. I gotta wash the bus anyways, so. But I did enjoy, I came back the route I thought would be taking me up to Lloydminster. Google Maps had other things in mind, so they thought taking me to Wainwright would be quicker, and it wound up being a route. I was an OCT and took Milcott down to Shiloh. I remember that back road specifically because it's got some really cool coolies. But on the way back, hit that Alberta sign and actually got to thinking, hey, cool, home province, which is kind of funny because I'm more or less most of my life home is where I hang my hat, currently on the bus. Social media, I still show Dartmouth and Nova Scotia under the home icon. That means hometown. But if you look under the location icon, it's got St. Albert. Gee, haven't been living there for almost 5 years. Who really keeps it up to date, if at all? But it becomes a bone of contention if people who are of the "what are you meddling in Alberta's affairs for? You're from down east, welfare bum, yada yada yada." But I pulled in over 140k last year. Never been on unemployment, never been on social assistance outside of what PAC covered and the programs available to all vets. So bite me. But that's where we're at. Everybody's got to repeat the PowerPoint, say here. Other people use it as an insult, like they're a teenage gamer boy talking trash online. Have fun with that. All I see is a bunch of whiners, and that works for both the left and the right. Everybody wants their own way. Yeah. Well, society doesn't work that way. I get a different way myself, and I've said often enough, I guarantee you, I don't see things the way most people do, because I'm not as involved with left or right as people tend to get. I just want to understand the situation I'm living in so I can make decisions that work best for me and mine. Working for me so far. Anyways, I'm heading up to the Yellowhead from Viking. Taking the highway straight from Wainwright to Edmonton is on paper a bit faster. Depends on the traffic though, because there's only so many lanes to pass. More often than not, you're usually only able to go about 100. As long as you're staying at the speed of traffic, or if you get stuck behind a wide load, well, you can be doing 80 for a good chunk of it. Going up to the Yellowhead, you go up this for about 37 to 38k. Transfer over, you're now on a 4-lane divided highway, and comfortably I can do 120 with 0 issues. Tends to get me there quicker. And after 2 days of more or less 24 hours of driving, 12 hours each day, plus side though, I would have been able to do this trip any other point that I've joined or got back into the workforce. Bearing in mind that I would have needed to be qualified cruiser. I'll also be the first to admit I'd be feeling it a lot more than what I am now, physically, to a lesser extent mentally. I'll take it. Probably will try to get a quick walk in with the dog, do some do some specific drills to unlock some of the stuff that's gotten tightened up. Already had the chance of getting out, being able to cop a squat right off the bat. Enjoy sitting there for a few minutes as the back unwinds and the hips relax. What I'm enjoying more is it takes absolutely no cheats to be able to walk normal. Not like I just got off a 30K cycle ride. Small victories. Yay! Alright, this one won't be as long as the last one, so I'm still not sure where I'm putting them and or if Meta will take the links for them.